Hello everyone. I'm creating this video to help you with Lab 7, exploring the plant kingdom. So here I am sitting on my back porch, looking out at my beautiful backyard. This yard is why we bought this house, to be honest, 20 years ago. Right in front of me here is my peach tree. It's always exciting when I can beat the squirrels to the peaches. You see the flowers starting to bud already. Peaches usually the first week of June. Well, we'll come back to trees. I want to start with the lower plant kingdoms, and for that we're going into the forest. So this is what we call our woods. It's actually the Gamble Estates in Westwood. 9 acres of green space that has been willed in perpetuity to the neighborhood of Westwood. Not ever supposed to be developed. Butts up right to our property. Aren't we lucky? My husband had his eye on an owl that was up in this tree for the past week. Unfortunately, she's not there today. Let's see what we can find. So this is lichen, L-I-C-H-E-N. See, one of the first plants to ever be on land. It is actually a hybrid, a symbiotic relationship between bacteria and algae. Has this very characteristic blue-green color. So it's absorbing water from its underside and performing photosynthesis in its top body. So it's the bacteria that is a chemotroph, releasing nutrients and water, while the algae, the autotroph, is performing photosynthesis. Now that you know what it is, you won't ever stop seeing it. Next we have moss, M-O-S-S. Mosses are a little bit more advanced than lichen. You can see that it has more structure to its body. There's lobes separating on the plant. And lo and behold, look what we have here. See those tiny little hairs sticking up? Reproductive structures. Yes, when the temperature and moisture is right, they will reproduce. Mosses and other lower plants produce spores, not seeds. Seeds are more advanced, part of the flowering plants that we're most familiar with. Now we're going to talk about some higher plants. Although they're still pretty tiny, especially this time of year. These tiny herbs, more precisely herbaceous plants, are very plentiful on the forest floor early in the season before the leaf cover blocks the sunlight. Herbaceous plants are the kind of plants we're familiar with. They have roots, stems, leaves. They'll get a flowering reproductive system that will produce seeds. These are the hallmarks of herbs, herbaceous plants. Herbs are separate from the woody plants we're going to look at, being things like trees and shrubs and thick vines. So here we have a few types of herbs. The big division between plants is whether it's a dicot or a monocot. And we'll explore that in a different platform. Right now, let's look at these leaves. So these are monocots, grass and bulbs. Mono meaning one. Notice how a single blade, the leaves of monocots are often called blades. You can notice how single blades are emerging from the stem. And even in the grass, we notice that there's a central point and single blades are emerging from it.